Hi guys, coming to you again from Florida. It's my last day here. It seems to be very noisy in the neighborhood, so hopefully it cooperates for the next 10 minutes. Hope you guys are doing well. Excited to see you back in the gym sometime next week. Just remember to sign up for class if you are going to be there, and hopefully you plan on coming. Okay, so today we have a little strength piece and then sort of like interval sprint style workout. You can do all of this pretty much with just body weight. I know some of us are returning equipment, but you can also choose to incorporate a piece of equipment for the last little part of it. So for the warm-up, we're going to start with 2 rounds. We are going to do a minute of either jumping jacks or some jump rope work, really just to kind of get your heart rate up and get your calves and your ankles moving a little bit. And then we'll do 10 alternating pigeon stretches, 10 alternating Cossack squats, and then 5 tempo pause push-ups, pressing into a down dog position. So just go through those movements really quickly with you, and then you can go through your 2 rounds. So 1 minute. Just good old jumping jacks, right? Reach up, reach back. Again, just trying to get your ankles and your calves warmed up. Or you can do some jump rope practice. You could even do some little penguin taps if you want to. So a minute of that, and then 10 alternating little pigeon stretches. So we're just gonna press into that down dog position, hold for a few seconds, kick one leg forward into pigeon, wiggle around, hold for a few seconds, and we're just gonna alternate 10 times. So you can lean over, hold for a few seconds, okay, press back, pedal out those calves a little bit, go back into that position. So 10 of those, then 10 alternating Cossack squats. So you take a nice wide stance, keep the chest tall. We're just gonna drop down, hold for a second, come all the way up. Drop down, chest up tall, heel nice and flat. You can kind of bounce around, get a nice little stretch in your inner thigh there. So 10 of those, and then 5 tempo pause push-ups, pressing into down dog. So tempo, we're gonna go down for about 3 seconds. We're just gonna pause for 3 seconds, and then we're gonna press up and stretch back into down dog. So nice push-up position on your toes or on your knees. We're gonna go down 1, 2, 3, hold 1, 2, 3, press out, and then just press back into that little down dog position, and then go right back into the next one. Go down, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, press out, and then press back and stretch it out. Okay, so we're gonna go through 2 rounds of those movements, just getting your blood flowing, getting stretched out a little bit. And then at the end of those 2 rounds, you're just going to give me 10 iron cross and 10 scorpions, just to get your low back and your hips opened up a little bit more. So make sure you can see me. So flat on our back, we'll go 1 leg up, cross it over the midline. You can even hang out here for a second if you want to. Exhale to sort of get a little bit more of a stretch. We'll switch to the other side, stretch it out, and then flip over, arms out to the side, and get that same movement just on your stomach, trying to stretch out your chest a little bit. All right, so that's our warm-up. You can go ahead and go through that, pause the video, and then return for explanation of the strength piece. All right, so for the strength piece, we're gonna do 10-minute alternating EMOM on the even minutes, starting with 0. You're gonna get a 30-second hollow hold. If you can't hold it for 30 seconds, just shoot for 30 seconds and do the best that you can with it. And then for the odd minutes, we're gonna do a little push-up variation. So we're gonna go down and hold for 10 seconds in the bottom of our push-up position. Then we're gonna complete 5 to 10 push-ups. We want them to be strong push-ups. And then we're gonna go back and hold that same bottom position for 10 seconds. So all of that is being done consecutively. So again, even minutes, 30-second hollow hold. What we are looking for, hopefully this Yard work doesn't get too loud over here. But what we're looking for is that nice hollow body position. Just like this. You can also modify by bringing your hands up or bringing your knees in or just kind of doing anything like this. But we're gonna hold for 30 seconds here. Okay, so that's 1 minute. The next minute is gonna be that push-up. So we're gonna go down and hold the bottom of our push-up position, just touching our chest, holding for 10 seconds. So you're gonna hold here for 10 seconds. After those 10 seconds, you're gonna complete 5 to 10 push-ups, and then you're gonna go right back into that hold for 10 more seconds before you're done with that minute. And of course, you can do those on your knees if you need to, or use some type of assistance if you need to. Just make sure just your chest is on the ground. You're still trying to maintain a little bit of a hollow body position, and you're not doing the weird mermaid push-ups where your hips aren't going anywhere. Okay, keep those hips up in your push-up. So that's our strength piece. 10 minutes, so you'll do 5 of each thing. Hollow hold on the 1 minute, and then the little push-up strength piece on the other minute. So you can go ahead and knock that out, and then I'll see you back again for the WOD piece. So hopefully the push-up thing went well. If you need to like stretch out your chest a little bit, you can do some more of those little scorpions, laying on your chest and then just stretching out, bringing that 1 foot over the midline. For the WOD, we're gonna do sort of interval sprint style. It's gonna be every 4 minutes. And of course you can adjust that time if you need to, for 5 to 6 rounds, just depending on how you're feeling. It's gonna be a 200-meter run or sprint. It should be pretty fast. This really shouldn't take longer than like 50 seconds. So like just under a minute is what we're looking for that 200-meter run. Then 10 burpees over a thing. If you don't have an object, you can just like pick a line on the ground, but we are gonna do lateral burpees. And then 8 thrusters. And again, if you don't have an object, then you can just do jump squats for your thruster. So all of that work will be completed hopefully in less than 2 minutes or around 2 minutes. And then you'll rest the remaining amount of time. So you'll rest about 2 minutes and then you'll start up again. So it's every 4 minutes, you complete that set of work once, quickly rest in the remaining time, and then kick it off again at the start of that next 4-minute interval. So 200-meter sprint. Again, just make sure it's a little bit under a minute, maybe around 50 seconds. If you don't have a place to run, you can do like sort of an equivalent amount of time of mountain climbers or jumping rope, or even just like laterally jumping over a spot, just something to really like jack your heart rate up. High knees for 50 seconds, anything like that that sort of simulates like a running movement, sprinting movement, cardio movement for a little less than a minute. Then for burpees over a thing, like I said, you don't have to have an object. If you don't have one, you can just like pick a line on the ground, and we're gonna treat these like lateral burpees. So we're gonna go chest to the deck, and then we're gonna stay low, jump over our object or space on the ground, back down to the other side, up and over. So chest to the deck, right, little jump to the other side, chest to the deck, jump to the other side, chest to the deck, jump to the other side. Okay, so that's what we're looking for the 10 burpees. And then it's 8 thrusters. So that's a squat. And if you have whatever object you have, my dumbbell is on the porch and I didn't bring it out here. We're just gonna do a squat and then nice big press overhead with our object. Pretty quick because there's only 8 reps. And again, if you don't have an object, you can do just nice big jumping squats for those 8 reps. Just make sure you're keeping the chest tall, keeping the heels glued to the ground. Same old procedure that we follow for air squats and thrusters. So that's what we have. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully you are able to do this one outside and run, looks like the weather is finally turning in Ohio. So that's excellent news. And hopefully we'll see you in the gym next week sometime. So yeah, see you guys later.